London, the year 1300. Before the sun rises, the city is already breathing. Mist drifts upward from the River Thames, slow and heavy, wrapping itself around stone and wood. The streets are narrow here, paved with uneven stone worn smooth by thousands of footsteps. They are damp cold and already stained by the refuse of yesterday. Above them, wooden houses lean inward, their upper floors nearly touching, as if the city is folding in on itself. Smoke moves low along the ground. It comes from hearth fires lit before dawn, from ovens that must burn early if bread is to be ready by morning. The air carries the smell of wet wood, old ash, and something sharper beneath it, the scent of waste that never quite leaves this place. This is London, not as it will one day become, but as it is now. Crowded, fragile, alive. Footsteps echo softly. One man crosses the street with practiced care, avoiding the deeper puddles. He has lived here all his life. He knows where the stones dip, where the water gathers, where the smell is worst. He reaches a wooden door and pushes it open. Inside, the darkness is thick but familiar. He is a baker. The oven must be lit hours before the city wakes. He feeds it damp wood, striking flint until sparks catch. Smoke fills the room and slips out into the alley. Dough waits on a rough table, dark and heavy, made from barley and oats. This bread will be hard, coarse, and filling. It will keep people alive. That is enough. Across the street, another door opens. A woman steps out, lifting a bucket with both hands. She pauses only long enough to glance up and down the street. Then she tips the bucket forward. Waste spills onto the stones and flows slowly toward the gutter. She turns and goes back inside. No one speaks. No one complains. In this city, the street itself is the sewer. As the sky lightens, more doors open. London unfolds vertically. People descend steep stairs from upper rooms where entire families sleep together. Children step carefully barefoot on cold wood. Rats scatter into shadows. Cloth flaps loosely where glass should be. The houses are made of timber and fear. Fire is the enemy everyone understands. One careless spark can destroy a neighborhood before anyone can react. Yet wood is cheap. Stone is not. So the city grows upward, pressing closer, gambling with every flame. Inside one home, a workshop occupies the ground floor. Tools hang from pegs. Leather scraps lie curled on a bench. Above, a single room holds parents' children and the night's stale air. Straw mattresses line the floor. There is no privacy. There is no quiet. Water must be fetched. Buckets are lifted, shoulders tighten, and people move toward the public well. The ground around it is churned into mud. Everyone waits their turn. Faces are familiar. These are the same people every day. The water is cloudy, but it is all there is. By mid-morning, Cheapside is alive. Stalls line the street, wooden frames draped with cloth. Bread tools, fabric, and small luxuries are laid out beneath watchful eyes. Coins pass from hand to hand. Guild members observe closely. Every trade is regulated. Every craft is controlled. To work without permission is to invite punishment. The baker stands behind his stall, now bread stacked neatly before him. Customers test the loaves with their fingers. Bargaining is brief. Hunger leaves little room for debate. The noise grows. Voices overlap. Metal rings. Children dart between legs. Life presses forward. Closer to the river, the air changes. The smell deepens, thick and aggressive. This is the tanner's district. Animal hides soak in pits filled with urine stirred slowly by men with long poles. The work is necessary. The smell is unbearable. These streets are avoided whenever possible. Beyond them, the Thames moves steadily. Boats bump against wooden posts. Fish are unloaded, still slick with river water. Barrels roll toward the city. Refuse drifts near the shore. The river gives and takes without judgment. It feeds the city and it poisons it. Church bells ring out, cutting through the noise. For a moment, people pause. Time itself seems to bend around the sound. Bells mark the hours, the prayers, the rhythm of life. Faith is everywhere. It explains sickness. It explains death. It offers comfort where understanding cannot. Inside a small dark home, a healer works quietly. Herbs hang from beams overhead. A child lies still, breathing shallowly. The healer murmurs words passed down through generations, mixing plants, touching the child's forehead. A mother watches, silent and afraid. She has seen this before. Sometimes children recover. Often they do not. Outside, the city endures. Punishment is public. In a small square, people gather as a sentence is carried out. Faces are hard, curious, indifferent. Justice here is meant to be seen. Fear is part of order. No one looks away for long. As afternoon light slants across the rooftops, smoke rises steadily from hundreds of chimneys. The city exhales. Work slows. Bodies tire. London is loud, but it is never restful. Toward evening, shadows lengthen. Guards take their places at the gates. Travelers hurry. The walls are not just protection, they are a boundary. When the gates close, the city becomes a sealed world. The doors swing shut with weight and finality. Night comes quickly now. The streets darken. There are no lamps to guide the way, only faint glows from windows where oil lamps burn low. Alleyways disappear into blackness. The sounds change. Laughter turns rough. Footsteps become cautious. Danger lives comfortably in the dark. Inside one home, a family gathers for their final meal. Bread is broken. Porridge is shared. No one speaks much. The day has taken its toll. An oil lamp flickers on the table, casting shadows across tired faces. Outside, figures move where they should not. A stumble, a shout, then silence again. Back inside, the lamp is turned down. Children lie close to their parents. The wooden ceiling looms above them. Somewhere nearby, a rat scratches. No one reacts. Sleep comes early, not from peace, but from exhaustion. Above it all, London rests uneasily. Within its walls, thousands of lives pressed together, bound by stone, wood, and necessity. The river reflects moonlight. The city waits. Before long, the cycle will begin again. London in the year 1300 is not clean. It is not safe. It is not kind. But it survives. Every cracked stone, every blackened beam, every narrow street tells the same story. This city was not built by grandeur or vision. It was built by endurance, by people who lived one day at a time, asking only to make it to the next. And from these streets, from this struggle, something lasting will grow. One day in London in the year 1300. Not a legend, not a romance. just life pressing forward against all odds.